is Paul Legrand. I'm the beekeeper here at Monticello, and I've been doing it now for 12 seasons here at Monticello. This is my 31st season as a beekeeper, and I love it. It's my passion. Along with volunteer associate beekeeper Leslie Boudery and additional volunteers, we have initiated bee yards and cared for honeybees at Monticello since the spring of 2010. We started with 4 hives at Monticello in the spring of 2010. Then 2 years later, we added 6 here at Tufton. Meanwhile, increasing the numbers at Monticello. The Monticello hives are about 1.25 miles from here. Right now we have 22 full hives. We also have starter hives called nukes. We will take hives that look like they're getting overcrowded and remove frames from them and put those frames in called splits or nukes. And that leaves plenty of extra surplus room in the old hive. Also allows the new hive to generate a queen. What we try to do is prevent swarms by making our own artificial swarms. It's a way for people to build up their population of hives. And the best thing about it is that you're using localized climate familiar bees, which I think makes a big difference. You buy bees from Hawaii or California or Georgia, different climates, and they may not adapt well. We try to produce a lot of honey. That's one of the objectives here, in addition to the pollination for the flowers at the Center for Historic Plants. And we seem to have a pretty good success rate most years. And this past year was no exception. I believe we had at least 60 gallons of honey. So that's quite a bit of honey. When you look at a 1-pound jar, that's 12 ounces of fluid ounces of honey in it. And they sell out very quickly. It's extraordinary. It has everything to do, I think, with the Russian bees and the type of equipment we use, and being very diligent. We have reached more or less our physical capacity. What you see is probably going to be the final products. No extra bee yards around here. If we start to put too many hives in, the bees will actually start to have to compete against themselves to get the nectar and the pollen. And the honey take will actually decline. So there's a limit to how much we can do. We've also got a point where we've done one of the objectives that I wanted to do when we first showed up here, and that was to repollinate the whole region. And we've done that. We have a lot of bees that are successful, and they're living in the trees now on their own. We've also been very fortunate. We've had very healthy bees during this time period. And it's a much healthier environment than when I showed up 12 years ago.